All right. In today's lesson, we had Brian. We did a little warm up. We did a circuit warm up. So some of us were doing, some of us did squats. Some of us did the wall sits and all that sort of stuff. We did all those more or less. And after that, we did a little arm warm up. So we're more or less just in a circle going like this. Yeah, those arm warm ups, they are painful. Like when I first started doing it, I was like, wow, my arm's actually killing me. But surprisingly, I didn't stop. I'm shocked, to be honest. The warm-ups was like 3 minutes long, so that's one of my strengths. Like I was able to keep doing this without putting my arms down. So that was my strength for today. Well, on the warm-up. And we did the warm-up because we do a lot of lifting. I've lifted up my friend Joyce. I lift up one of the important parts, which is her hip. And if I don't lift it up there, it's just going to be slouched down, and I've got to just get that strength for me to full on push up and hold that position. We went over, was it this day? I think it was this day when we went over the choreography of where we should walk to, what are the steps. Sorry, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do that. First we were thinking how we can do it, because I'm talking to myself. You can come in, it's cool. One thing, how is it? Jesus, it's just 2 minutes. What do you do? In our choreography.
Oh, you're actually making a Viva?
No, it's just Monday reflection.
Oh.
Because when we had Joyce, because all we had so far was just us lifting up Joyce, just up in the air, that was it. We had to figure out how we could get Joyce into the beds. But what is it? It's devising, right? We do, yeah, it's devising. Ryan gave us a few rules in devising. There's got to be up, down, through, blocking, and yeah, Rosie's calling me. I'm not sure, where find Rosie, please tell I'm doing a reflection if she's calling me. It's right there, you see. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it as that.
Oh, you don't need it.
I don't know. If she'll find me. As I was saying, we did up, down, through, blocking. They were the 4 things we had to do. We did up was good because we lift up Joyce like that. That was the first one, which was good. High, down. You can say we did down when we actually put Joyce down, feet first, of course, because of safety hazards and all that. We got to put our feet down for safety. Through. Actually, was it through? Yeah, it was through. So someone was screaming. In through, we turned around, we placed Joyce down, and she'll run under the bed, and we will go our separate ways, round the beds, and then we will meet our way towards Joyce. I'm not sure if that makes sense. I don't know, but I hope it does in your eyes. More or less, Joyce runs in the middle, and us, we run around the bed towards Joyce. More or less. That's fine, you can see. As I was saying, after we did that, we worked on our. We did up, down, through. The only one we was missing was blocking. We were able to do blocking. Joyce stood on the block, and she more or less did she had a panic scene for a second. She turned around, she had to trust us. She fell back and we caught her, we lifted her back up, and then we followed the bed, and we placed Joyce down next to the bed, and then that was it. The scene ended, and then we all just split up. My strength during that was more or less me lifting up Joyce. Not trying to say Joyce is heavy, but that was a strength for me. and actually remembering the choreography like in my head, like there was no like mistakes from me personally, because I knew like where to stand, like okay, after that scene I'll go over there, that scene was pretty good and all that sort of stuff. I was fine with that. One weakness for me during Ryan's lesson was, I will say, I gotta think. I'm trying to think because I don't want to say like I was all good all day, because you know everyone's got a weakness. I think is not when we start moving Joyce, but before that, like in my movement sequence when like I see blood on my hand, I'm trying to get the blood off my hand. I think look up facial expressions, because I need to look up that a little bit more, because I can't be like going in the center of the circle but like start smiling and wishing the blood on my hand. It's not really like professional and it's not realistic. Like we gotta make this play like realistic. We gotta like shock the audience. How I can develop it, I guess watch what's it called, Macbeth, because I remember in the opening you get some witches like seeing Macbeth's future and they are smiling, but like it's not like we're conjuring a spell, all that sort of stuff. Like they actually have like that disgusting facial expressions which I need to like pick up and use in my choreography. And any skills which I used in that lesson, which I'll say a skill check. Yeah? When I finish this, I'll be able to. Not long, literally. Just wait outside, I'll be ready. I swear I'll be ready. One specific skill which I used today, well, in that day, is probably I'm trying to think what skill have I used to help better my performance. Probably, wait outside, I'll be there. One of my specific skills which I learned was, or which I use, is probably my. I'm really trying to think what actually skill I used. It was more or less when I started. I really am. I would say strength, but I really am trying to think. I'll go with strength for now. I'll go with strength. After Ryan's lesson, though, we had Jamie, and Jamie helped us with our lines again. I wasn't really in that scene today, so more or less I was just sitting out highlighting my lines. One thing I can say about my lines is that once I get like the whole line and breathing up and control and all that sort of stuff, then I'll be good more or less. I won't have to keep thinking like, well, once I go on stage, I won't be like, okay, what's the next line, what's the next line? I'll have the lines locked in my head, and the only thing I'll need to look at is blocking. And if I have time, maybe like after school I can look at blocking wise and all that sort of stuff to like help better my performance. I think that's about it really. Like, it's fine, you can walk. I think that's about it really. My friends are probably, they're all looking at me. Actually no, they're not even there, they left me. Yeah, that's Monday's Viva. Well, reflections.